Good morning. Yesterday, my wife and I were having breakfast, and on the way back to the car, there was a moment where it was just peaceful. There were no cars driving down the road. It was just, us walking back to the car. And for a moment, I had a moment of reflection because I was taken back to right before COVID hit, when both of us would get up in the morning around 4 o'clock and go separate ways. I had to drive 2 hours south, and she had to drive 2 hours north. So that means there was 4 hours in the car per day because you had to go 2 hours to work and 2 hours back. And I remember how hard that was on us. We really struggled on connectivity. Just it was hard on our marriage. It was hard, period, just being away like that. I had an apartment and where I was going, and she had an apartment where she was going. I mean, we were trying to make it work, and then eventually we bought a house in the middle. And right at the time we bought the house, COVID hit. Now, my heart goes out to a lot of people because a lot of folks lost their lives, a lot of people suffered, and I certainly don't want that to happen. So when I say this, I mean this not, I mean it in a sincere way. It was one of the most beneficial moments for my house because it allowed us to work from home, and it also opened my eyes to what was possible. I never in a million years, for years, I had been grinding, driving on the road, back and forth. I had never imagined working from home. And I started thinking, there's no way on God's green earth I can go back into an office ever again. Mm-mm. And I started thinking, hold on one second. I ordered something. No, hold on one second. I had to pick up my coffee. So anyway, I I realized that I never want to go back in the office again. So my wife and I started putting some strategies together. We looked at our budget and said, how much does it take for us to live? And I talked about this in a previous video. And at the time, it was $6,700. And I kept thinking to myself, I got to find a way to get supplemental income to pay that $6,700. I could either get another job or we could start a business. And we landed on starting a business. We actually started two businesses. And when I reached the $6,700,